What's up, guys? In this video, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I just want to show y'all what's possible with trading a prop firm, Topstep specifically. That's the prop firm that I use. Show y'all what's possible and just give y'all just an idea of how to approach these things. Because a prop firm, in my opinion, the way I look at it, it's a whole different game than trading just your own live account. There's a lot of similarities, but as far as my approach to how I'm trading these accounts, like for example, what you're seeing right now, this is a 50K account, and I paid $50 for this account. 200 if you count the activation fee. So I have $200 in this account. To some people, it may be a lot of money, but compared to, let's say you have a $5,000 or a $10,000 trading account through your brokerage, and you're trading that, $200 compared to that is not a lot of money. So I come from my background starting out in options. I've blown thousands, tens of thousands of dollars learning how to trade, and because I've gone through that, I've almost become numb to losing money, if that even makes sense. So you come over here to the prop firm side where, okay, I'm putting $200 in this account versus thousands of dollars on the line here. There's only $200 on the line here. So my mindset automatically going into trading this account is I don't care. Just straight up, like when I'm trading these accounts, I'm not even thinking about what if I lose, or my emotions aren't really even there, because at the end of the day, I don't care. And you gotta be careful there. It's not that I don't care and I'm not putting any work in to become a good trader. It's I've already put all the work in. I've suffered for years to get to this point. I have an edge that I've tested over and over again that I know works. I'm confident in it, and I've shown you guys that. Now it's trusting that, knowing that I put the work in, and going into these trading days with confidence and just trading my system. It's almost like, you have like the Super Bowl, for example. Like those guys have played football their entire lives leading up to that game, right? They trust their abilities, they trust their talent, they trust that they know what they're doing, and they just go out there and they perform. They have a good time, right? That's trading. You have to get to that point where you put the work in for so long and you've gone through so much pain and suffering that I'm not going to let the market destroy me anymore. I'm done with that. Like I've done what it takes to get to where I need to be able to make money now, and you just go in and you do it. So that's how I approach prop firms. I go in, and when I find my setup, I send it, right? And you gotta be careful here too, because a lot of this depends on your strategy and your hit rate. So if you have a strategy with a lower risk to reward or a lower win percentage, then you have to adjust your risk and adjust your plan according to that. That's a whole nother thing. I think trading, there's a certain way you can trade where you don't have to normalize losing. Personally, I hate losing. I can't stand it. I've always been that way. And I have found a way to trade where I don't lose a whole lot. When it comes to my edge, when it presents itself, it's almost 100%. If I lose, it's because I was impatient and didn't wait for the setup that I know I need to wait for, or I over leveraged and I hit my max loss limit before the trade even happened. That happens too sometimes, right? So it's positioning yourself according to your strategy. So with me, I have a strategy it's lower frequency, so it doesn't happen as much, but it does give us opportunities. Like I've been saying, like on average, I'm seeing at least 3 setups a week with this strategy. Some days, multiple setups. So it balances out, but overall, I'm not overthinking this. I have an edge. I know when this thing happens, more times than not, it works, right? So automatically, I have confidence there, right? So when the edge presents itself, I get into it. And a lot of people ask, what's your stop loss? What's your risk? What's this? What's that? to be honest with you, I don't do any of that. I don't have a stop loss. With a prop account, again, I don't have $20,000 on the line here. It's $200. Like, I don't care, right? So my stop loss is my max loss limit on my account. My daily loss limit, that's my stop loss. If I hit that, I don't trade, or I'm done trading, right? And most of these days, as you see, worst day, negative $1,000. Best day, $4,000. So most of these days, I'm making over $1,000. Worst case, I lose $1,000. That's my max daily loss limit. So on a bad day, I'm losing $1,000. On a good day, I'm making between $2,000 and $4,000. So it all balances out. But a lot of people, they get way too technical with these prop firms, and it's okay. Like, that's a way to trade them if you want to trade them that way. Personally, I don't do any of that. I have an edge. Edge presents itself, I send it. No stop loss. Max loss limit on the account is my stop loss. And with a good edge, with a good strategy, with a good system, you should make a crap load of money. So with Topstep, they changed their rules to where you can only request $5,000 per an Express account at a time, and you get 5 payouts before you're bumped up to live. So I recently made a video on copy trading, and I kind of changed my opinion on it. Before, with copy trading with Topstep, you didn't know how long they were going to have you in an Express account before you went to live. It could have been 2 payouts. It could have been 5 payouts. You don't really know. So that's why I kind of had like a mixed opinion on copy trading, and said maybe you should just focus on just one account and scale that. And I still believe in that. But now that we know, we have a clear path to a live account, like we know we can get 5 payouts. So my approach now is, okay, let's max out 5 payouts across 5 accounts. If you do the math on that, that's $25,000 per an account, $125,000 across all 5. So do that. Once they put you to live, nuke your live account, try to over leverage it and make a bunch of money on it. The whole goal in that is to blow it, right? And if blowing that account, you end up making a bunch of money, awesome. If you blow the account, great. Now just restart and copy trade 5 accounts again and keep doing that. There's no point in trading a live account through Topstep, especially like once you make over 10 grand, you're giving them a 10% profit split. So you're paying them 10%. You're not getting the tax benefits of trading futures, right? You're getting 1099 through Topstep. It's not worth just trading one live account through them, right? If you're going to use a prop firm and get the benefits of prop firms, right? Which is copy trading. And with that, keep doing that system. Keep on repeating it. They put you in live, blow the live account, do it again. Blow the live account, do it again. Keep doing that. Stash away money. Eventually fund your own live account. And, at some point transition to that whenever you want, or just keep trading prop firms. It's up to you. With all that being said, that's how I look at these prop firms. I started this 50K account a few days ago. I was going to use this to trade gold and work on a strategy system that goes with gold as far as the Asia session goes. I had one trade. The very first trade I took on this account was a gold night and ended up hitting the max loss limit. So I just thought long and hard on it, and it's just not something, like if I had the choice, I'm trading the New York AM session. We can make the Asia session work, but overall, New York AM is what you want to be trading. Position yourself to be able to trade that session, whatever you have to do. Yeah, so decided I'm going to trade New York AM session and show you all the progress. So this is the first week on it, made around $10,000. So the way I do this, since you can get a 5K payout max, and all you can do is take out 50%, you need to build your account to 10,000 for that first payout. So once you get 10,000, take out 5,000 and do it again next week, and then do it again next week. So keep building at 10,000, take out 5, 10,000, take out 5, 10,000, take out 5. Keep doing that across your accounts. And then once you hit 5 payouts, all right, you're in a live account now. And then with that live account, you don't have to just blow it. You can try and scale it and leverage it and make a bunch of money. But personally, like, I'm going to really send it. And if I blow it, I don't care. That's kind of the goal, like I said, so I can get right back into copy trading again. So let's go in here. Let's take the payout. So what you do is you go on this little tab right here. You hit payout request. All right, guys. So once that loads, you just pick which one you want to do here. I've never used Wise, so I always do the ACH bank transfer here. So just click whatever one you want there, and then At this point, you can request 50% of your account balance. So I'm gonna do the full 5,000. And then from there, check all this, check that, click that. And then if everything's correct, we'll submit it. So that's it with Topstep. As far as taking a payout, pretty simple. And yeah, guys, so basically to get that payout, I showed y'all pretty much all the trades last week that I took for the most part. And then today, had a pretty good day. I can show y'all real quick. We ended up taking these shorts off the open for around 22 points. I got in on this push up here to this non-EMA and then got out right at just 20 points, targeted 20 points and got out. And then ended up taking a trade during the PM session off this value low retest here. So once this candle closed how it did, I just used price action here, which is how I used to trade this system. I haven't always been an order flow guy. Literally, I just started like this year, honestly. So once this candle closed, got in on this candle, targeted this low right here. So we went straight for it, got out right there. And that was it. So 12 points there, around 20, 22 points on the first trade. And that was today. So today's trade and then last week's trades as well. That is what got me that payout. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I probably won't do this again. I just wanted to show y'all just what's possible. A lot of people, they have a lot of bad things to say about trading. They don't think it's possible. They say, you guys already know the whole thing. And then like with prop firms, you can't actually make money with prop firms. You can't blah, 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 whatever. Like there's so much out there. That right there just shows y'all this is possible. Keep on, working hard. Keep on getting at it. Don't give up. And you guys can do exactly what I'm doing here. Like I showed y'all last week in those videos I posted, like what y'all saw there is exactly what I'm doing to take these trades. I'm not using or doing really anything else. It's just using the delta, using the volume profile levels, and just my overall, I guess, experience as far as how the market moves and, the overall market structure. A lot of that factors into it as well, which you just kind of get from experience and just through studying what happens each day. So that's it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope it gave y'all a little bit of inspiration. If you guys want to see anything specific covered in the future, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to help y'all in any way that you guys need help. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.